casino entry reserved for Thailand's wealthiest only slot machine. Only Thai nationals who have held at least 50 million baht in a fixed deposit account for no less than 6 months will be allowed entry into the new casino entertainment complex, according to a government source. This requirement falls under Section 65 of the Entertainment Complex Bill, which has been reviewed by the Council of State, COS, and will be presented to the Cabinet on March 11, the source said. Additionally, Thai nationals must pre-register and pay a fee before being granted entry, the source added. However, some government figures are likely to oppose this provision, arguing that it contradicts efforts to boost the economy. Other key provisions include Section 59. Gambling activities in the entertainment complex will be governed by this new law, rather than Thailand's anti-gambling laws. Section 63. All visitors must undergo identity verification via passport or ID card. Sections 61 and 62. Online gambling and live streaming of casino activities will be prohibited to prevent external participation. The COS returned the bill to the government on February 28 for further revisions, and it remains uncertain whether the cabinet will approve it. Previously, Paker Nilperpunt, Secretary General of the COS, stated that this requirement would restrict gambling access to the wealthy and exclude most Thais due to gambling concerns. The requirement has also drawn criticism from Deputy Finance Minister Julapun Amornvivat, who believes it contradicts government objectives. He argues that the casino entertainment complex aims to stimulate the economy, attract foreign investment, combat illegal gambling. However, he warns that restricting legal gambling to the ultra-wealthy will likely push many Thais toward illegal gambling dens or cross-border casinos. The issue will be discussed further in Cabinet and Parliament. Meanwhile, Interior Minister Anyutin Charnvirakul has expressed doubts that the bill will be approved if such a restriction is imposed on Thai nationals. Political rift between Pheu Thai and Bhumjaithai puts coalition stability to the test balance scale. Tensions between the ruling Pheu Thai Party and its coalition partner Bhumjaithai have surfaced multiple times. The strain began during former Prime Minister Sretha Thavisin's tenure, when Pheu Thai pushed to reclassify cannabis as a narcotic, directly challenging Bhumjaithai's flagship decriminalization policy. The two parties have also clashed over several key issues, including the majority threshold required for a charter amendment referendum, the casino entertainment complex proposal, efforts to amend Section 256 of the Charter, paving the way for constitutional reform. Land disputes add fuel to the fire. Reports suggest high tensions regarding 3 land disputes. Alpine Golf and Sports Club, Padham Thani linked to the Shinawat family. Khao Kradong land case, Buri Ram associated with political heavyweight Nguyen Chidchab. A golf course in Nakhon Ratchasima, linked to Bhumjaithai leader Anyutin Charnvirakul. New Senate investigation adds pressure. The situation has been further complicated by the Department of Special Investigations, DSI, possible probe into alleged collusion in last year's Senate election. Speculation suggests the so-called Blue Faction, a group of senators linked to Bhumjaithai, is being targeted. As tensions between the two parties grow, questions arise. Do these conflicts threaten coalition stability, or are they simply political bargaining tools? A test of the coalition's unity. The opposition recently submitted a no-confidence motion specifically targeting Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawat. The motion accuses her of lacking leadership skills, knowledge, and competence, allowing her father, former PM Thaksin Shinawat, to exert influence over government decisions, making her a puppet prime minister. The outcome of this motion will be a crucial test of coalition unity. If even one coalition MP abstains or votes against her, it will signal internal discord. Will Bhumjaithai break ranks? Despite tensions, Bhumjaithai is unlikely to defect, leaving the government would discredit Pheu Thai politically, reduce Bhumjaithai's bargaining power, weaken its position ahead of the next general election. However, Pheu Thai is growing increasingly frustrated with Bhumjaithai's defiance. A senior party figure was quoted as saying, "How can we continue working together when they oppose our every move? Political math, why removing Bhumjaithai isn't an option." Expelling Bhumjaithai would leave the Pheu Thai-led government with just 252 seats, only 11 more than the opposition bloc. Even if some Bhumjaithai MPs abstain from supporting Paedingtarn, Pheu Thai will prioritize stability over confrontation. A cabinet reshuffle is likely, with Pheu Thai seeking to control the powerful Interior Ministry, currently held by Bhumjaithai's leader. What's next? A House debate will test the coalition's strength. If any coalition MP refuses to support Paedingtarn, it could signal that Bhumjaithai is ready to break away. However, political analysts suggest this conflict will not lead to an immediate split, as Bhumjaithai remains crucial for government stability. Calls for peace talks in the Deep South amid renewed violence. Peace symbol. Peace advocates are urging the Paedingtarn Shinawatra-led administration to quickly form a peace negotiation committee to restart peace talks with the Barisan Revolusi Nasional Melayu Patani, BRN. Encana Himana, a human rights activist, stated, "The government must establish a new panel to oversee peace talks in the Deep South." The Deep South, comprising Yala, Patani, and Narathiwat, has been plagued by violence for over 20 years. Encana warned, if peace talks are delayed, more violent attacks against civilians will occur, triggering another cycle of violence. Historical context. The first major attack occurred on January 4, 2004, when 413 firearms were stolen from Piling military camp in Narathiwat. While the theft took place, 20 schools were set ablaze across the province, a sign of coordinated separatist action. Since then, thousands of lives, including those of monks, teachers, and security personnel, have been lost. Economic and social impact. Encana stressed that the unrest has crippled investment and economic growth. A youth activist working in the region added that children fear for their future, as constant violence prevents access to quality education. Government response. Deputy PM Pheu Thai announced plans to form a new peace negotiation team but has yet to finalize its members. Rakshart Suwan, leader of the Buddhist Network for Peace, proposed a safe space initiative to foster open dialogue between Muslims and Buddhists in the region. The government continues to face pressure to act swiftly, as the conflict remains one of Thailand's longest-running security crises.